shotgun in my hand, go strolling across that field of dreams to my favorite hunting stand. Daddy's dad taught him how to hunt this ground, and he passed it on to me. And come deer hunting time again this fall, that's where I'm gonna be. It's a field of an autumn chill just after sunrise. It's the sound of the frost-covered leaves beneath my feet.
Without Excuse Fall Pursuit is brought to you by Maston's Deer Sense. Our sense makes sense. Muddy Outdoors. Serious gear for serious hunters. Bloodsport Arrows. Put some passion in your quiver. Execute Scent Control. Feel the difference. Wheats Service and Collision. Roll in as a guest, leave as family. And MidwestWhitetail.com, the original semi-live online hunting show.
Well, hello, and thanks for tuning in to Without Excuse Fall Pursuit. I'm your host, Paul Wallerzak. We got the co-host here, Will Wallerzak, my son, who's 14 years old. And this is the first episode of Without Excuse Fall Pursuit for the 2015 whitetail season. We appreciate your support, and we look forward to bringing you along for the ride throughout the whitetail season. Got a big announcement to make today. My son Will here has literally been hunting with me since he was 4 years old. For the past 6 years, he's spent a lot of time in front of the camera, and we filmed him and his hunting adventures. For the past 3 years, he's actually got behind the camera and ran the camera for me on many hunts. And this past year, he's actually taken his knowledge of media to a whole new level, and he's beginning to study post-production and video editing, and this is a line of work and a field that he really wants to get into in the future. So the big announcement is Will is now the producer of Without Excuse Fall Pursuit. So these hunting episodes that you watch throughout this year will be produced by Will. Will, I'm so proud of you. You're working really hard, and I know you're gonna make some great shows this coming season. It's been a blessing to produce the shows for the past 6 years, but it gives me even more pleasure to turn the reins over to Will. So with that being said, we're ready to go with our very first Without Excuse Fall Pursuit episode for the 2015 season. And today we're going to be talking about some preseason work that we've been doing to include food plots and trail camera work. God bless, and we hope you enjoy the show.
Well, hey folks, we sure do appreciate you tuning in today. Today is July the 14th, and as you can tell, it's food plot time here in southern Indiana. We're excited to be out. We've got our neighbor Don here. He's got the nice brush hog and tractor, and so he's knocking this down for us so we can get these food plots ready. We've got 4 of them that we're going to be doing today, and we're looking forward to getting the plots in and ready for the whitetail season. Well folks, we just finished up what we're going to call food plot number 4. We're very simple. We got 1, 2, 3, 4. And Don got all these brush hogged off for us. They'd really gotten grown up during the off season. We did not have a food plot here last year, and but there's a spot right here. Literally there's 2 trails that funnel off of this ridge and behind me, and they come right down into this spot, and it's just a really little narrow pinch point. And so last year I thought this would be a great place for a food plot. We got a stand right over here off to our left, and so we're really excited about this spot. The last picture we have of Casper, which was our #1 hit list buck, last year that I harvested on December the 11th. The last picture I got of Casper was actually right here, the day after Thanksgiving. So this is a great area. This whole lower bottom here that we put all these food plots in, it's just a great spot, especially for evening hunts when they come out of the bedding area into the food plots, and then we're here ready for them. We can reverse it in the morning hunts, get back up in the timber, they hit the food plot on the way back to bed, and then we can catch them up in the timber in the morning. So that's the plan for now. We've still got a lot of work here to do. We got to put some Roundup down and get the actual spots ready to accept our Big and Beastie seed and some clover, and we'll be getting that done over the next couple weeks. Well, hello folks, we sure do appreciate you tuning in today. Today is July the 15th. Yesterday we started our food plot project. We've got 4 food plots all together. We've increased what we had last year. We took each of the 3 food plots we had on this property, made them bigger, and we've added one really nice one that I think you're going to love to see. We started to Roundup yesterday. We were using small 1.5 gallon size sprayers, which we used last year. That worked great for the little food plots, but it was really taking a long time to get done yesterday. And as we got into food plot number 2, it started raining. So we just held off. And today I just went to the local Tractor Supply and picked up a nice 15-gallon sprayer with a pump. Electric pump, runs off a 12-volt battery, and so far it is making my life a lot easier, and this is going much quicker. They were running a special on it and was able to pick it up for about $70. So that's going to make this go a lot quicker, give us the coverage we need as far as all of our general weed control right now. We're going to get this all killed off and then come back in 2 weeks for the fertilizing and the seeding process, and we're going to be really excited come fall when we've got some nice Big and Beastie and even some clover in here that the deer are going to be hitting on, and we're going to be in our stand or ground blind right around these food plots. All right folks, so we got back into this area that we just call the sanctuary. It's not an area that we hunt. This is a mineral area or mineral site that we established last year. And what we're using is just our good friends up at Maston's Deer Sense. This is just something we call mineral magic.
This segment of Fall Pursuit is brought to you by Maston's Deer Sense. Maston's Deer Sense. Get yours today at www.mastonsdeersense.com.
It's not a product that they've got on the market, but something that's in development, and it is a great product. So last year it worked really well for us. The ground's been pretty wet. We had a lot of rain over the past few days, but we do bring back some water with us today. And this is the area we had it last year. I'm just gonna dump it right here on this area that's kind of dry right now, the driest spot. I'm gonna add some water to it, just gonna mix it in and let it leach down into the ground. And then back behind where Will's running camera right now, we'll go ahead and set our trail camera up in that area and get some really nice pictures. Last year we found that the survey was pretty accurate. We saw a lot of deer come through here in and out of the sanctuary, got great pictures of them, and we saw most of those deer on the hoof while we were hunting in other parts of the farm. So it's a good strategy, and it just, if nothing else, it gave us some really neat pictures to look at. But just a really good strategy to help you with your trail camera survey as you prepare for the whitetail season. Well, we've got our time today wrapped up in the woods, got this old climber down and gave it a look over, and we may even be retiring this thing. It's about 14 years old. So, but anyways, we sure do appreciate you tuning in today. We've had a lot of fun out here in God's creation, enjoying our time together, Will and I. And so we just invite you to tune in with us as we roll into the 2015 whitetail season, start prepping our food plots, taking trail camera surveys, shooting our bows, getting everything dialed in as we anxiously await October the 1st here in Indiana for the opening day of the 2015 whitetail season. So God bless. Always remember, be safe, shoot straight, and enjoy your time in God's great outdoors. Millipede.